lost my agenda now. Item 9, art project. I'll put some of my teeth in. Art project to paint utility boxes throughout Stapleford with the permission of Virgin Media and BT Open Reach. So I'm going to pass over to Richard, as this was brought to council by Richard.
Yeah, it's quite weird being able to do this actually, because years ago I went to trouble for spray paint and everything, and now we're getting people used to it, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's odd, isn't it? It's people either like it or they don't. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a good idea with people that don't. It doesn't matter. It's just, well, I mean, it obviously matters what people think. I don't mean it like that. It's odd, isn't it? Some people like different things with art, don't they? And I just think it brightens the town. That was the idea behind it. It's working in Beeston. It's very successful. Some of the stuff down there is absolutely amazing, actually. And then just on the top of that, we've finally got permission to do what I always call it browns, but it's Clifton Subways. We used to paint back down there in the 80s, and that. A lot of my friends got sent to prison for doing it. Now it's a legal place, and Norman, one of our level, came down when we told him to put the sign up to say it's legal, but that's thanks to Jeannie and the Beeston Street Art Project, which I think is really good. So I spoke to quite a few people, seeing what they thought, and if they'd be interested in that, and they said yeah. So it's kind of just someone to take lead on it, and I just thought it'd be pretty good if we could do it as something as a council. It's very minimal. One of the organisations, I've just got something on here, obviously. I didn't print it out because it's probably a million pages, but I'll come and have a chat with whoever I need to. BT Open Reach, for example, it just says like the artwork needs to be relevant to and for the benefit of the local community, so your design should reflect that either through the subject matter or style. We don't want to be diversity, is that what it says? So designs can't include anything offensive or which could be seen as offensive. Well, I can understand that. This includes political allegiances, specific sports teams or anything with a religious context. I guess that includes music groups and all that kind of stuff. It's not just on sport, is it? That wouldn't be fair. And if it does get vandalised and that, you can tell them, and they're like, if you don't do it anymore, they'll come and repaint over it. That's on there. And then once it's done, I think that's for like 2 years. You can change it and stuff. You don't have to keep going back to them, but as long as the pictures are okay, there's a whole process of stuff you have to go through. I think the cost is quite minimal. You know, if we have to get some funding, there's arts funding out there and stuff like that. Some other groups, I know we said a bit like Stapleford Art Club, I spoke to some of the ladies in here the other day. There's lots of local artists, schools. I've seen some of the stuff they've done in Fairfield and the Hall, it's amazing. That was a local artist. I just think it's something positive. Perhaps it's something, you know, I don't think it would be fair to start promoting it now, especially with Perth and all that. You do have to be careful of whatever it's called nowadays. It doesn't matter. It's Perth, you know what I mean. I just think it'd be pretty good. And you've got Beeston Street Art Project, why can't we replicate it? It's something good, isn't it? And it might lead to more. You know, we've got I keep saying knitting, it's not knitting, we've got the crochet stuff, which is making the town, you know, different than that. Let's have some other kinds of arts, and I think the more art and crafty things we get, it's got to be a win-win for everybody, hasn't it? So, see what happens. I just think it's nice being able to sit here asking this, especially back in the 80s when, you know, I was told no.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say I absolutely support that. Anybody that knows me knows I'm into art of all forms. So, yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see how much it costs. I do know. Did you try ever through the borough, Richard?
Sorry?
Did you ever try through the borough?
No, I've been given permission for our community group to do it, and I just thought it was the whole council, you know, to share it, to get everybody involved. The only cost is the paint, so whoever's doing that painting, if they've got the paint, they pay. If they needed us to like bring an artist in, I think in Beeston may artists charge whatever they've charged, there's a cost to that. That's where that funding would come in. But if it's local people and there's certain paints, like you can't put stickers and stuff on there, it's got to be paint, so you know, there's some rules and regulations. But yeah, the only cost is the paint, isn't it? And if you pay a professional artist, it's their time and whatever. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty minimal really for what you're getting. It wouldn't cost the town council anything.
No. Okay, Dan.
Well, intrigued by this, Richard.
Sorry?
I'm intrigued by this, and I can think
It won't be me doing it.
no one better than you
It won't be me.
to do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I can't quite get my head around it. You're talking about utility boxes. What?
Okay, so you know like the green boxes at the end of the streets that we walk past everywhere off the doors are missing? Sorry?
Aren't they very small?
Some of them are, but some of them are quite big, yeah. There's lots of, I mean, I know you can't all see it from there, but there's some pictures here, look.
Let me have a look.
I'm not
at all critical of this.
Yeah, no, they're these kind of like boxes like that, look.
So you're going to paint on those?
Yeah, that's what they've done in
So
Beeston.
you're going to do sort of pictures rather
Yeah, it's not just scribble and spray, no, it's, unless somebody wants to scribble and spray, no, also. But that's what they look like in the minute, they're just plain green.
Yeah. There's some with
And
flowers.
I'm determined to get them to do what?
There's one with flowers and that in Beeston.
Yeah.
So anybody else want to speak on that one? Sam?
Richard, I want to congratulate you because I think this is a really good idea to bring in front of the council. And I think it's something that should be endorsed. It will bring, the same as the knitting group has done. It's not a knitting group, is it?
No, that's what
I'm going to get hit in a minute.
Yeah, we can show this.
I think it's a case of like it brings colour, especially in the times. And anything to bring a bit of colour into Stapleford
Because it's so small,
would be brilliant.
it wouldn't really have much
So
impact,
yeah,
but obviously it does.
Anybody else? So, it says here, that a report, that's the right one, isn't it? That a report to be received and instructions issued as necessary to the interim town clerk. So, should it be just town clerk? Okay.
You spoke to him, sir.
I'm more than happy if you said to come down and sit with you when you've got some time, sit there and have a chat and show you all these bits and bobs to suit you, and then that's fine. It's just, I suppose it's just get Sal or whoever it is, put something on the website at the appropriate time. I just don't think it's now because of what's happening.
Do we need to look into what permissions there are? I know you.
Yeah, let's say that just
I think we need, as a council, to look into the permissions to make sure we've got all the bases covered.
So would it be something like in I don't know what you call it, permission to work with the town clerk to look at all the internet? I can't remember how you word
It
it.
would be permissible for us to be able to do this sort of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah,
So we have to
you
get
just say
in
council's
touch.
on the thing.
Yeah. In touch, but I think
There's an application form to fill in to send off to them, and once they say yeah, it's kind of good to go, and they don't say no. I'm not saying they'll never say no, they could turn around and say no.
Improvement all over the country.
Adding to that, I mean, there's no need why we can't look for funding at the same time as the reports come in. So look towards some sort of funding for it.
There are funding available for that.
There's lots of arts funding, different ones.
So I think that
Is
would
that
be
okay?
Yeah, what I was just going to say is if just sort of doing it step by step. So if Councillor
Richard words.
could meet up with me,
Yeah.
and then we can go through the permissions,
Yeah.
and then I can make sure that that's all ticked.
We can always email something out to everybody just so
Yes.
everybody knows what's cracking off, don't we?
Absolutely. And then time-wise, it's not going to be quite yet,
No.
I'm afraid, just because of staff time.
No, I can understand
So,
that.
but we can get the ball rolling.
We'll set up for whoever's next, especially because there's no cost as such, is there? It's just time.
I think it would work through you, Chair. I think it would work very well with the correlation as well. You know,
Yeah, if someone wants to decorate one like that,
if we can get it done
Yeah.
in time. So yeah, it's good.
I think that's
Good
a
idea.
tight time scale.
Yeah, well, come on.
Well, I've got a separate idea for that though, Jan, that's not a problem. I mean, I could even email them and just say, can we do this as a community group, then get someone to do that. It's a separate thing, but it's the same if that speeds up a little bit, just so there's one coronation one.
Yeah.
Let's try and do that.
because the
Simon.
coronation lasts for an entire year, if I remember right. It's a year of celebration.
Yeah.
It did when Queen Elizabeth was coronated.
Crowned. She
Crowned.
wasn't coronated.
I didn't know.
She
Oh,
was
Bruce was
coronated. She was crowned.
crowned.
Yes.
So, so it's a case of like, all that time for somebody to do some art on something like that, which I think would be really, really nice.
Clever idea.
So, I suppose, do we need to take a vote to support this proposal then? Do you want to propose?
Yeah, no, I propose that
I'll second.
the Stapleford Town Council, I'm going to joke when I say this bit, but I want to say it the next time my mum said it. I propose that Stapleford Town Council are encouraging people to do graffiti. Well, that's the best thing ever. Obviously illegal on the right location, and it's street art, it's not graffiti.
And not be arrested.
So that's what I'm proposing. I'm proposing that the Stapleford Town Council supports a legal street art project in the appropriate places, and the words delegated authority to the Town Clerk, and I'll come down and have a chat with you. Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Delegated authority is what I was looking for. That's what it is.
And just keep everybody informed.
Yeah.
And so I seconded that. All those in favour?
Well, that's quite funny, actually.
Was
Are you in favour?
he was, but he was not.
Yeah, you're not there with your...
Unanimous.
Well, thank you everybody. That's quite funny.